It's left to Interpret to try and cut Jutland down. Jutland in front. Interpret won't reach him. Sylvester gave up the ghost and Jutland beat Interpret. Moorhub and Jutland. Jutland's fighting back. Jutland on the inside's coming again. Jutland has pulled it out of the fire. Jutland has won the Jebel Stakes.
Well, this very handsome fellow is Jutland, a 12-time winner on the track, Group 3 winner no less, and this is his new owner, Jane, and I'm so delighted you got this fellow. Tell us how you came about him, because he's quite new to you still.
He's new to us. We've had him just about 3 months now. We didn't get him direct through the auction. He came via dealer in Sharjah, but he'd only been with the dealer for 5 days, so we were lucky enough that we were able to see him and made him ours. He's absolutely lovely. He's got the most beautiful nature. I didn't really try him, just saw him quite hot outside and just realised that he's coming home with us to be part of the family.
And you were quite brave, really, because you went to the yard knowing that this was an ex-race horse and not a lot else, and as you say, you took him on without even riding him. I mean, he could have been a nutcase. So
it was a slightly brave move, but he seemed so nice, he was so quiet. It was September, so it's still incredibly hot, and it just felt right. I didn't see him ridden. I just had a look round him. He's beautifully put together and he's beautifully bred, and he's just a very nice person. He just had a little short trot up. He moved quite nicely in a straight line, so we just thought we'd take a chance. I've got no expectations with what I was going to do with him. I just thought, let's just get him home, give him a home, and then see where we go from there.
And at the moment, you're just in the very early stages of the sort of retraining process with him?
Yes. When he came to us, he'd been off work for about 2.5 years, I think, with a leg injury, but come sound this year. And so we just want to take everything really slowly. So we've just done a little bit of hand walking to start with, because that's all he would have been used to, is hand walking, being on the walker. And then we slowly introduced riding tack as opposed to racing tack, which is obviously a big change for a thoroughbred, and just taking it on from there. And he's taken everything in his stride.
And how much did you know, or do you know, about his career as a racehorse? Because he was pretty good.
I've seen that he's been with a great trainer as well, Doug Watson. So that was nice, and I looked up online to find any information about him, and there's a few little bits and pieces. We've watched him finish his races at Jebel Ali, his wins. So yeah, it's interesting to find out they've done so much, and he's probably raced for about 9 years, I would have thought. So he's had a long career doing one job, and now we're just hopefully he'll be my pet boy.
And although perhaps the way you took him on was less than ideal, would you? And this is your first such project with an ex-race horse. So far, you'd recommend it?
I think if you give them time, you're going to look after them well, build some trust. They've got endless opportunities to go and have a second chance at another career. I'm not sure what we're planning with him. We're going to see where it takes us, but already he looks lovely on the flat, so we might do a little bit of dressage and schooling, but he's really going to be my sort of happy hacker. But I would, thoroughly recommend. It's achievable. Treat them well, feed them well, look after them, keep them interested, and they just make beautiful horses.
I think he wants his breakfast.
I think he does.